Boy, 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 boy.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Hey, Dre, brother, thank you for blessing us with your R&B presence.
Just doing my thing, baby. Just doing my thing. Just
Let me
here for
give
the.
you a proper introduction, please. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a superstar here. This brother is one of the stars, one of the cast members of Queen's Court Season 2. He is an artist. He is from the country, Kentucky, right?
Yeah, buddy.
There we go, Kentucky country boy. And to me, he's one of my favorite people on the show. We got the bond, no Diddy on the show, and we got the vibe. And yo, man, I'm so happy. So please welcome to the podcast, welcome to the live, Mr. Dre, Mr. Dre, as we call him. That's right,
King Dre, man. What's
King
going on,
Dre.
man? I was like, I gotta get
King
on.
Dre.
I was like, I gotta get on here.
You said
I was like, I gotta get on here, man. Let me pour me a little cup. Cause you know what I'm saying? Let me pour. There it is. There it is.
Yeah, I got me a little something. Now we can't spoil it, Dre. We can't. Let's pace ourselves here. We're gonna answer some questions down here. Now that I got you up here.
Most definitely.
Answer some questions, but we're gonna keep it under wraps, the end and whatnot.
Gotcha.
But first and foremost, Dre. Hey, Dre, you got one of the best personalities, my nigga. Like, I love your personality because when I heard the person who cut up the singing joint, like the trailer, they know
They stole my
they
shine, bro.
know what they doing. They know what they doing. Here's the thing, Dre. I feel like I'm gonna make a meme of that. I want you to go. I want you to be very viral. I want you to be so virally famous, Dre, because when I heard when everybody just turned around, look, all I pictured was a nigga fixing his car and then he come up under the hood, or like a lion eating a zebra and then that nigga lift up, or like a nigga flipping burgers and nigga
Birds coming out of the woods and shit.
like nigga, like somebody delivering a baby, like nigga. That shit was so hilarious to me because I know your personality. You the type of brother where you can be silly. You secure with yourself where you can show all aspects of your personality. You ain't trying to be like, oh, I'm trying to. And that's what I love about you. And I think the show got to really see your personality. So first and foremost, man, welcome. And hey, have you seen the entire show? And if you have, tell me what you think so far.
I've seen 50% of the show.
Okay.
And I think they did a really good job. They did chop that bitch up. You know what I'm saying?
They chopped that bitch up.
But they did a good job. I feel like they what I've seen, they made everybody look good. We did our part as far as what we want to accomplish in the show and what we wanted to represent.
Right.
I enjoyed it. I was like, okay, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I was a little nervous. I was, and I'm glad I watched it and I'm glad I was a part of it.
Okay. If you guys got questions for Dre or myself, put them down in the comment section, and we gonna rev these up. Okay, we're gonna answer y'all questions in the comment section. So my thing with you, first off, SAD. SAD. That's my initials for you. I feel like that should be like on a shirt because that is singing ass Dre. I fucks with singing ass Dre. Because K. Michelle is a singer, and you wasn't afraid to just kind of play around in her work. You wasn't afraid to make a fool of yourself to be like, hey, girl, you want me to sing? I can't really sing like that. Or maybe I feel like you actually held a note pretty decent.
Actually, I tell you in that, to clear that up for people, right? What actually happened, all right? And it's not too far because that was right there, right? What actually happened, that look that she gave, it was shock because she was shocked that I could sing.
Right.
And then left the couch.
Yeah.
And then Adam and Lisa Ray, and then we both began singing. They were like, you can sing. and it was a whole thing. She took my hand, like people would have saw a different side of it. You know what I'm saying? So I can sing.
There we
They
go.
took that up and they made me look like I couldn't sing. All right.
Well, here's the thing. For me, it wasn't like you couldn't sing. It was like, oh, we all here talking, and who's singing? Somebody just bust out and sing. So it was. So for me,
that's exactly what happened. The
right.
whole house stopped and turned. Everybody stopped what they was doing. Cameras stopped. Everybody stopped, and they was like, "Yeah, that was it."
Oh, Dre, that moment was funny as hell. I ain't gonna hold you. It was funny as hell, and I think that's one of my favorite moments from you because, like I said, you know, I think we're in a time now when dating, men and women, we're kind of at this war right
Yeah.
now. Not all of us, but we at this war where every time we talk, we're down in men or we're down in women, and it's really a people thing. It's a people thing. You know what I'm saying? Being rude, being smart, being happy, that's not a gender specific qualities or aspects.
No.
It's just about the people. So
Correct.
I like the fact how all of us are different personalities and we kind of showing, you know, different things. So anyway, before we kind of open this up to like Q&A, anybody got questions, what type of feedback have you been getting on the show?
Bro, you look good. Bro, you look natural on the camera. You didn't afraid. You look like you belong there. You know, from the parts that, you know, I got questioned about, they was like, could you, you know, are you sure she was the one for you? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And yeah, everybody's supportive. My mom still ain't watched it. She nervous. She thinking I done slobbed down like somebody else I know, but you know what I'm saying?
Your mama nervous to watch it.
She like, you ain't kissed nobody, did you? Ain't doing nothing foolish. I mean, you know, that's not me. I was raised in the church, mama. You know, we ain't like some other people, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, mama. I mean, I get not acting a fool, but mama, Dre grown as
I know,
hell. Dre
right? I'm just saying,
Dre got grown braids. These are grown man braids. I see you. I see you, shorty.
you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
just thought I switched it up after the show, you know what I'm saying?
I tell you. I mean, you might need to keep that signature look though. That makes you identifiable. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. But
My hair is way longer than that, bro. My hair is like up here, bro. It's not even there no more. So
oh man, fuck you. So anyway, um,
see, this is what we were doing all day.
don't come up here. Don't come up here talking hair follicles with me. Don't come up here talking hair
My
chronicles.
fault, bro. You know, I got a hair brand coming out. No deal.
You know what I'm saying? Dre got a hair mohawk, so you can buy his mohawk and purchase it at Amazon.
Of my hair on
I'll
Amazon
give
and
you for
TikTok.
Halloween. I'm gonna put a broom jump on my jump, and I'm gonna go around.
That'd be dope. The Andre.
I think it'd be
Like
dope.
a little hit with me doing like this.
Yeah,
Halloween.
yeah,
That'd be a nice little jump off right there.
big facts. So you said your mom was a little nervous about, you know, watching the show, making sure you ain't kissing people. Excuse me. She do know it's a dating show, right?
He does know, you
Oh,
know. That's
and with dating, yeah, like
spiritual background, you know, spiritual deep in the church type of situation. You feel me?
okay. But your mom had you, so she know how the process go.
Hey,
You know,
calm down.
the stork didn't drop you off.
Calm down. We know.
Dre. Everybody has to go through the same, Rich. I don't want you to think your mom just had to go through that with you. I don't. It's a process for all of us,
A
sir.
beautiful woman, and she's a saint.
Listen, my mother's the saint. First off, think about how my mom. Think about how my mom feels. Like, you know, you gotta think. Some of us was a little bit more. We were all put in different situations. Let me say that we were on the same show. What up, Bink? We got a live producer legend in the house. My man Bink, Humble Monster. What up, Bink? Make sure you check out the show Queens Court, bro. That's a 757 legend too, man. I just got to shout out my guy. And put in the questions, y'all. If y'all right now, I'm on this. For those that just popped in, I'm up here with my guy Dre, King Dre from Queens Court, man. Queens Court season 2. If you guys have seen the show and started watching it, then he might be familiar. But if you have seen it, listen, ask questions. If you haven't seen the show, go on Peacock, or you can watch it on Bravo every Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern. So so you said you've been getting feedback from the show.
Bro, they've been sliding in the DMs like nobody's business, bro.
Oh, you getting DM love?
I'm getting the DM love, bro.
I know them older women up in there, probably some of your mom's church friends. They up in there. I saw you, baby. I saw you for Queen's Court.
Real good. You so grown now.
You done got all big on me.
Yeah. No.
You got all big on me.
All did he?
Miss Eunice trying to get it. She's trying to get it. So what did you see episode 1?
Yes.
What'd you think about that?
Boy.
Your highlights. Like what's your remembering part?
Man, the whole like, oh, so you dated my daughter. That part. That's the one. That's what did it. Like for me, I'm like, how did he get on the show? How did they not know this? What is going on right now?
Man.
It's
hey,
wild.
look.
Wow. And then hearing about Zach's Jesus crown for the first time. That I said he really had how did he get past the first round with the Jesus crown?
I can't wait to bring Zach up this motherfucker.
I can't wait to hey, bro.
I can't wait to bring Zach because Zach's my guy. And I asked that question. I said, I watched the first episode, right? And Norman, we about to bring you up in a sec, bro. So Norman was like, not Norman, Zach. When first off, when I saw the first episode, right, I saw how everybody was dressed. With all these shows about how people dress, right? I thought the queens were dressed very nice. They had their crowns on. I thought the gentlemen dressed very nice. But some of them, not all of them, had on crowns. And some of them, Norman's crown to me was the best looking one. He had the black diamonds in his joint. His joint was fresh. And Norman had the fly suit on, right?
Cape. He had the cape, right?
No. That was Bailey. Norman had on the joint with like 12 Sonic rings. It was like gold on the jump. You know the jump Sonic used to run? Yeah. And that shit was fly. You know what I'm saying? So Norman had the little gold shoulder, like the Thanos. Norman had the Thanos.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Hot
yeah. Bailey had on the Met Gala like cape. You know what I'm saying? Like the Phantom of the Opera type joint.
Understood.
Yeah. So it was dope. But we got another superstar up here.
Hey yo, the Sonic rings is crazy. Hey man, that's wild.
Damn arms.
So many people, when I talk about that first dress, people say, I like what he had on. And I was like, Norman with the drink, bruh. Sonic was my favorite game. And when I saw that shit, I'm like, man, I want a Sega right now, nigga. I collect 3,000 points going up that nigga left shoulder right now, nigga. Let me introduce you formally now that you up here. What up, y'all? We got another special guest up here. He is another cast member star of the season, Queen's Court Season 2. To me, he is the star of the MVP of the first episode, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. And so we brought him to the thing. Please welcome Mr. King Norman in the building.
Norman, Al, look, for real.
He got his sexy R&B on. He got the beat on for you, ladies. What's up, Norman?
Hey, man, I'm chilling, yo. Hey, bro, word up. I say this.
Bro, we didn't get to meet.
Yeah, I didn't get to meet nobody. You know what I'm saying? They pushed me out. So.
Hey, you had no chance. That one, bro.
Yeah, man.
After
I was blindsided, man. It was terrible. It was horrible.
You know, I was wondering, like, hey, is he gonna be smooth enough to pull it off and have a date? And then it was quickly shut down. I said, nope, he's done. He's done. When I watched it, I knew it.
Yeah.
So Norman, before we get you, because I know what you're here for, and I got you. I'm gonna set you up. First and foremost, Tracy Renee says, "Hey Norman." Scorpion 1971 says, "Hey Norman." And then people say, "Hey."
Right.
My man Pops from New York say, "We the newest R&B group." Hey Pops, you ain't shit, but hey, listen, we might cut an album. We might do a little something. And we had a question from a Main Stainless Customs. It was, are there any new opportunities that came your guys' way because of the appearances on the show? I'll answer that real quick and I'll let you guys, chime in. So the show just dropped on Sunday. So literally it hasn't even been out a week. So, what opportunities that may come, we're gonna have to, sit back and just watch the show. But I think it's off to a great start. I'll say that. Like I feel the energy of the show because I'm hearing from people that I normally don't hear from on a regular basis. You know what I mean? So that's one. Now, what about you guys? Same thing or something different?
Yeah. I've been getting opportunities and stuff, auditions and stuff like that. Yeah.
A lot of mom and daughter combos want to take you out. Got
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Look, it's enough. Hey, listen, it was about to go down. You hear me?
Man, it's so like you say, me and Dre, we didn't get a chance to meet you because you was on the first episode. But everybody says, man, how great your energy was, on the show or whatnot. So anyway, me and Dre, we want to know, hey man, you went on the show. We thought, I'm like, yo, this nigga Norman must be next level. His pimping, he can mess with the young calf. The young cat. Now he about to see what's happening with the old bull.
Man,
You know, he,
hey,
he seen the beautiful young lady. Now he about to see what's going on with the glorious mother. The mature. But that really wasn't the case. But
yeah.
it looked like it at first.
Yeah, because I thought she was going. I thought we were in it together. I talked to this woman for 13 years,
Right.
man. Like I'm thinking we in this together. She gonna hide it, keep it a secret, just like I am.
Oh,
I thought she was trying to keep me on the show
right.
because I was already talking to K Michelle, and K Michelle like, yo, I like him. All this, that, and the fourth, and then they pulled me from K Michelle, put me at a table, try to make me look lonely, yo. They tried they tried to have me going out crazy,
They
man. For
definitely
real.
had you over there sitting by yourself kicking rocks. Look, you wasn't even leaning on nothing. You wasn't even leaning on nothing. You just on that
Nothing.
space.
Yeah. Because I was looking around. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Why they just separate me? So I knew with the history in that situation, I'm like, yo, something about to happen. I knew it. But see, nobody in the room knew. All the guys was looking at me like, why no I'm standing over there? This dude personality completely changed from backstage.
Right.
And it was because I seen her assistant upstairs. When I walked down them steps and seen Lisa, I'm like, man, there's no way. The odds is crazy. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like you said, imagine walking on a set and trying to be comfortable around other and talking to other women while your ex's mom is right there. Crazy work, bro.
Let me ask you this. Hypothetically, what if Lisa Ray would have been with it?
We all seen Players Club. You feel me? Listen, I ain't even gonna lie, man. Like we all had that moment when Lisa came out with when her titties came out on Players Club. It was a moment.
Lisa Ray, and Lisa Ray is a good friend of ours. So shout out to Lisa Ray. Lisa Ray is legendary.
Oh yeah.
She represents a certain time for a lot of us in culture. You know, excuse me. So, and then she can really act. She can really act. She's really a great actress. Yeah, she was in Players Club. She did the little thing, had the nice little situation out. You know what I'm saying? And that, kind of put her out there. But she's done so many great things. But I thought that Lisa Ray kind of having that one-on-one with you was smart to be like, let me bring him on a date with me so we can have some one-on-one conversation and still
Yeah.
keep you a part of the storyline. Because it could have been like, why ain't you just gonna give him a date? Because some guys really didn't get a lot of storyline or shine time. Shout out
Yeah.
to Jazzy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was my fault. It was that situation. Like imagine being on that first episode and try to stand outside of that. That was like the highlight. They completely it wasn't a dating show the first episode. It was a shit show.
Look like a family reunion. So let me ask Dre. Me and Norman, we know how we felt about, we watched the joint. And in the comment section, y'all, have y'all watched the first episode with Norman and Lisa Ray so you can know what we're talking about. If you haven't seen the show, y'all, you got to go to Peacock right now and start watching it. Bravo aired the first episode last Sunday, and the second episode is airing this Sunday, all right? And it's going to be on every Sunday. I think the last episode goes off December 8th. So we're going to be on the TV waves for a good little while. So what did y'all think about Norman's situation with Lisa Ray? Did you feel like he handled it well? Did you feel like, hey, that could happen to anybody? Did you feel like Norman was trying to get two booties in one? Talk talk to us. But Dre, you said you watched the first episode, right?
Yeah.
What did you think of Norman? How he handled it? Could you have handled how he handled it? You know what I'm saying? Because that's some tough stuff. What did you think?
Personally, if we're gonna get personal, I think he handled it well. It was good TV. And I think I would have did the exact same thing you did, was get emotional. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I had an abortion when I was younger.
Yeah.
So when you did it, and I was like, when you started to tear up, and I was like, if I was put in that situation to come clean about a situation that has never been talked about, I had no closure. I think you handled it well.
Right.
I think she felt it, and I think everybody else that watches the show is gonna feel it
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah,
Problem.
because I mean, we're made to not feel in those type of
Right.
situations. It's like we don't have feelings. They completely disregard the guy's feelings and always jump, oh, you don't care. Some guys don't, but that's not you. It's not everybody.
Right.
You know what
Some
I'm
women,
saying?
some
Yeah.
women don't. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
some women don't. Like you said, having making the decision to, you know, um, let go of your child, get rid of your child, have an A word, whatever people want to call it. That's a tough decision.
Yeah.
And somebody like yourself, Norman, I know your character. You're a stand-up guy.
Yeah.
You're not somebody who's going to run from your
Oh
responsibilities.
yeah.
And a
Yeah.
lot of guys want to be parents, want to be fathers, right? We don't want to be, the messiness that comes around with that for certain situations, but we want to be fathers. But a lot of us, like you say, they don't understand it affects us too. And when you started crying from the show, I I really felt your pain.
Right.
Like I didn't think you were trying to get empathy. I didn't think you was trying to make a show. I didn't think you were faking.
Yeah.
It seemed
Yeah.
very genuine to a man who was just really um hurting. And I kind of felt like you were like a burden was lifted off of you
Yeah.
while you were saying it.
Yeah.
And man, I respect you, bro, for just kind of doing that on national TV. You got to have some
Yeah.
big nuts. You got to have some
Yeah,
big
bro.
balls.
Yeah, because you know how they spin stuff, and then you know what I was really upset about, and I don't think a lot of people picked up on it was the fact that they made it seem like I took her to get the abortion. That is not happening. And then it was two babies, not one. So it was two different pregnancies. Yeah, so they hid that, which is crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, disregard the fact that there's two babies. Let's sweep this under the rug. But I didn't ask for it to happen in the first place. You get what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. Like why make it like I took her to get the abortion and I didn't. I didn't even know about it. The first baby she had a miscarriage and that she blamed me for that because I wasn't there. She fell and on a box, which that stuff like that happens. But the second situation where the abortion happened,
Yeah,
like that situation was not something I agreed to. It was because she said that she didn't think I wanted a kid. But how do you think for me?
right.
You get what I'm saying? It's not fair. I never said it. I never acted like it. I love kids, and then on top of that, I don't know if y'all know, but like I was on Maury for raising a little girl that ended up not being mine years ago. I got the most fan mail in the history of the Maury show back in 2007. I gave up my football scholarship to raise a little girl that ended up not being mine. Had her name tatted on my chest. I had dreads at the time, so a lot of people probably don't recognize it. But if you see the show, most people recognize it. I was in the top 25 in the history of the Maury show, man. So that was dear to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the tears came from that would have been my first child.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Kai and our child would have been my first child. My kids didn't come until 2013, you know. So, and I had bad luck with kids like my son. I didn't get to raise my son. My son, I found out about him at 12 years old, man. And I stepped in after that, but she hid him from me. My college sweetheart, yo. And it was just so much with the kids stuff. So those tears were not just for Lisa Ray and her daughter situation. It was as a whole. It's like, yo, what have I done to deserve any of this stuff? You know what I'm saying? It was crazy, man. It's not fair. You know, when I'm a stand-up dude, I take care of my kids, man. I love my babies. Like that right there is something I hold dear to me. Everything that I do is to make sure that they don't have to do what I did to get to where I am. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And yeah, so that it really touched me something serious, man.
Damn,
You know,
Understood.
man, you gotta
yeah.
write a book,
Yo,
Norman.
I'm telling it's crazy, man.
You
I
gotta
mean,
write.
a scholarship, man. I gave up a scholarship to raise a little girl, a full ride playing football at University of Arkansas, man, and I walked away from it, from stress, and it's a sucky thing, man. But I had to live with that. It was like everybody just, oh well, it happens. No, it doesn't, and it
Right,
shouldn't. You
right.
get what I'm saying? So everybody gave her like a slap on the wrist, but it's deeper than that, man, because we got feelings too. I know we're not allowed to always get in touch with our feelings because the world don't see that as normal, but
Yeah,
I see it as normal. You get what
right.
I'm saying? And we gotta normalize that, man. It's important for all of us, man, because we all go through the moments when we driving down the road and tears just fall down our eyes. You don't know why you crying. It just happens because you thinking about your life as a whole.
Yeah.
But those are the things that nobody talks about. Nobody explains those things. Everybody tucks it under the rug. Like it's just something that it's not gonna be accepted, and that's not fair, man. We gotta get out of that.
Well, men, men statistically, we have the higher suicide rate. We're ending our lives
Yeah,
a lot more rapidly than the women are. Not to say women aren't going through things, because they absolutely are, but we're really ending our lives, man, because guys are really going through things, and we don't really get the same empathy that women get.
yeah,
And women should get empathy. I'm not saying that they shouldn't. Absolutely. I was raised by a single mother. I have a daughter. I believe in empathy for people. I don't
right,
think empathy is only for women or children.
right,
So the fact that you went through that and then you open to sharing it, bro, is
yeah,
like you just good people to be around, man. I'm gonna read some of these comments real quick, y'all, and then we're gonna tap
yeah.
back in with you too, Dre. Norman, did you tell the guys why you left, or did they find out what happened with you from watching the show?
Nah, I didn't. I didn't share it with none of the guys. I left with my dignity. You know what I'm saying. I was graceful with it. You see, I didn't make no fuss at elimination. I just, I accepted it, man. I thought that I was gonna get saved by K Michelle because they cut that out, but K Michelle was like, "Yo, I like him." You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like I told you on the post interview, like I was scrubbing my hands so I could shake the ladies' hands and they don't feel these rough, rocky hands. I'm like, man, but then she get up there saying, "Oh, I like a dude with rough
right,
hands." So she felt my hands and she was like, "Bro, my hands rougher than yours." I felt some kind of way.
right. K Michelle like guys, they got the rough hands and the rugged. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's so wild because Dre is also K Michelle's love interest. So y'all are brother wives, brother husbands. That's funny. Hold on, I'm gonna finish
That's
this real
yeah,
quick. Miss Tina Avery says he wasn't there for Lisa. Of course he wasn't. Um, Not them blocking. The one and only Jazzy says, "Hey y'all, Zeus was my favorite." Thank you, Jazzy, and thank you for having good taste, baby. Uh, Shout out to Sun God Sacred Zeus. Shut up, Dre. Um, oh, Miss Tina Avery says, Norman, don't allow him to make you look like a jerk. I'm assuming him is me. Let me tell you something, Miss Tina Avery. You don't come on this platform now. You don't come on this platform and talk about, all right, baby, this is solid. Me and Norman, my man. All right.
That's right. That's right.
Who we got? So we also got King Charles. Want to pull up, Charles? We're gonna get you on here too. Um, I watched. So Jazzy says I watched the whole season. Okay, so Jazzy, you know what's up then. Like you know the whole kit and caboodle. So how you and Lish doing? I'm assuming you mean London. Yeah, I watched the entire show. Good. I love the show. I binge watch. Y'all fine. Well, thank you, Miss Tina.
I'm,
Baby,
I'm
you
sure she's
fine.
talking about all of us now.
As all of us, Dre, you're included in this. Yes.
Thank you so much. I felt like I was alone by myself on the island.
I know y'all been getting DMs from people, man.
Oh
No,
yeah.
Um,
never that.
you know, know, he handled.
DMs is crazy.
Miss Tina Avery says, Norman, she said, you handled it very well. She said, I'm sorry you went through that. It's so refreshing to see a man that's not ashamed of showing his emotions. So that's Miss Tina Avery. Shout out to you, Miss Tina Avery.
Yo,
Appreciate that. Only Jazzy says, I felt Norman should have stayed and given a chance to see if he had interest in the other women.
Tell them that. You hear me?
He said, tell them that. Had to hit my camera.
Yeah.
It is what it is. That's right, murder. That's right. Sharonda said, OMG, I remember.
What
She
you say?
said, OMG, I remember that Maury episode. It had me
Oh
pissed.
wow.
This nigga Maury legend.
Oh man.
Never met a Maury legend.
Fame, bro.
You said what, Dre?
He's in Maury Hall of Fame.
Bruh, I ain't even know. I ain't even know. Only Jazzy says, I was mad at the end. I was mad at the end. I don't want to give a spoiler. Let me read it first. Okay. Jazzy was like, she was like, I was mad at the end of how Kay and Lisa did, but was happy for, everything else. Okay, I don't want to do too much spoiler. Okay. I was hoping that Maury would look out somehow. She said she was hoping Maury would have looked out. Jazzy says, you a good guy, Norman. Stay strong, brother.
Appreciate that.
Listen, Jazzy, pull up on Norman. He got his beat on.
Got the beat on. Come on.
Pull up on Norman.
Got the nice place. Like, come on.
Look at him.
Pull up on him.
That ain't no Airbnb. That's his spot.
That's love right there. Yeah.
Now, no.
Turn it up.
Norman say, hey, baby, I got a couch for you.
Anything.
I got walls, ceiling, the floors. I got.
Yeah, it's the spot right here.
Miss Tina said to Jazzy, she said, I feel London wasn't ready either. It was more a physical attraction, in my opinion. That's maybe. Maybe. Bring Charles on. All right, they want to see what's up with Charles. Nah, she wasn't, but this is entertainment, so I felt everyone should have picked someone like all these shows mostly do. It really felt Kay and Lisa just did it for the bag, so basically I think it's AI. Okay. All fake, my honest opinion. Hey, we appreciate you, Jazzy. We not AI. If you think we are, that's fine. But we not AI. Let's see if my man Charles we can pull up. Mona Lisa said it was a weird roller coaster ride. Let's see. What's up, Diamond Diva? She says, hey, what up? What up?
What's up, everyone? What's up? What's going on?
Oh shit. Papa Bear. Papa Bear.
Hey, Norman, my homegirl is an AKA. She says she wants to hook you up with some sisters, and she told me to give me your number in the DM. She wants to reach out to you. She's straight too. She's straight, especially.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, don't tempt me with a good time, man. Listen, I'm telling you, that's what's
First
up.
off, Charles comes on to the live bearing gifts.
That's what we do.
Brother Norman, I have something for
Welcome
you.
Welcome to Wakanda.
Hey, I love it, man. I love it, bro. How are you doing, King Charles?
Sir, this has been a whirlwind experience. I'm disappointed I didn't get to meet you, Norman. I had a similar situation like you went through. I'm sure we're gonna all get together because I'm sure they're gonna negotiate a reunion show, and I think some of us gonna make it. And I just when we all get together, I want to talk to Norman. But man, it's been pretty good, man. A lot of my friends like, man, why I feel like you're cutting you off in sentences, and I said, yeah, because some of them scenes was cut.
Yeah.
I said, but it's an enjoyable experience, and I didn't realize how camera savvy you are, Fred. You were like, You were you was G to G, Fred.
Hey,
I'm telling you.
hey,
Very
man, bro.
impressive. Very impressive, Six.
Hey,
Very impressive.
hey, man. I appreciate that. To really be honest, I was just trying to keep. I was very out of my element. I'd never
Yeah.
done, that sort of show before, and a lot of us haven't.
Yes.
And so I think for me, I was just more so just trying to be as myself as possible, type of
Right.
thing. But it was hard because at times I'll admit I was nervous. You know what I mean? Real quick in the comments, we want to in the middle of the comments, we always shout out to people. Shout out to Mona Lisa. She says, "Hey Zeus, my friend. Hey Dre," and she told me to bring on Charles. They said, "Bring on
Appreciate
Charles."
you. Appreciate you.
Mona Lisa said, "Yes, I watched it last night." Mona Lisa, what did you think about the show? Who was your
Yeah, tell
favorite?
us about it.
Who are some of y'all favorites on the show? And then who was not some of y'all favorites? I don't want to just know the good stuff. Who was y'all just not feeling? It's all good.
Yeah.
You may not have been feeling me. It's cool. It ain't personal. We just trying to just get the conversation going. I love how all of you handled yourselves.
Well, we sat down. Zeus and myself are fraternity brothers.
That's right. That's,
And '06
yep.
to the frat. And we sat down early. Remember, we said we have an opportunity to
Mhm.
present ourselves, these urban professionals, in a manner where we ain't gotta compete and be catty and be disrespectful.
Right.
And we would greet each other every morning at "Good morning, King. Good morning, King." And we still do it when we have our meetings.
Yeah.
Now we have relationships that are going to spill outside of this show, and it's genuine. So when some of y'all say that the show is not genuine, I got a brother. This brother calls me and checks on me. Dre calls me and checks on me. Booker calls. We have genuine relationships. So if nothing else, all the shows that's come on prior to us will never have the foundation that we have because we genuinely care about each other as men.
Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better, bro. Actually, I think Mona Lisa wants to come up and maybe ask us a question or two, and I think that's a good idea. Mona Lisa, I'm going to bring you up in a sec if you want to come up, Mama, and ask us a couple questions. Scorpion 1971 said, "Did Dre ever get with his..."
Okay, Scorpio. What did Dre get? What you say? What? Wait,
Hey,
I
boy. Hey, I love y'all, man. Y'all messy as hell.
did Dre ever hold
Did
on?
Dre ever get with his bestie? She looked like she was in love with him. Damn.
Oh, damn. What's
All
that?
right,
What's
look.
that music, Fred? Don't, don't, don't.
Right. I remember when we shot that, right? It didn't seem like that to me. It
Me
seemed like
either.
it was platonic. Also, Dre is not a stupid man. So why would Dre bring on a woman if they were involved or even if he thought she might have wanted him like that? Why would he do that if he's really into K Michelle? And Dre, he really had a genuine connection with K Michelle. A lot of us did. Like
Right.
y'all, people think it's like it's fake or whatever, but you got to understand. Excuse me, a lot of real connections were made. A lot of real connections were made. Absolutely. So do I think I don't it doesn't make sense to me why Dre would do that. Dre's not a
The
messy
tap dance
guy.
is amazing, Six.
But I don't know. I might have to I mean Mona Lisa, she said she wanna come pull up. So let me see if we can get Mona Lisa up here for a second so she can ask a question. And we're gonna bring back on my man Norman and get him there. But the show really showed me how y'all as men showed a different side of you than the women. She said y'all felt grounded and intentional. Oh shit. Hey, Mona.
Scorpion 1971, 10/28/69. That's my birthday.
What up, boo?
What's
What and
going on? What's going on?
What's
Yes, I
happening?
am the bestie. Yes, I
Ah!
am. I am
The
Dre.
Bessie said, I
I
got all
have
the
a different
questions.
hairstyle, but
what's
yes,
up?
I am the bestie that was on the show.
What's up,
What's happening,
Bessie?
Bessie?
So we
In the building.
that's
Pew,
right.
pew, pew.
Absolutely. This is our co-star. Our co-star.
Yes.
Absolutely. When y'all came on the episode, y'all really brought like a dope flavor to that episode. I kind of felt like having our loved ones there that could kind of speak for us. Now you already know I'm gonna jump into it. I ain't gonna play no games. Yeah.
Here we go.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna ask what
Don't
the
do it
people
to
want
me.
to know. You know what the people want to know.
The people want to know too much. Okay.
Absolutely. We ain't
Let's
gotta
hear it.
give them all. We ain't gotta give them
Give him a
all. We
little
ain't
the
gotta give them
people
taste.
want to
all.
know.
Just a little
Well,
taste. Just a
okay,
little
so
taste.
listen, this is what I'm gonna say because I'm the bestie as well as a therapist, and I was looking at it, and I've had a few comments that have been coming in my inbox. But number one, first of all, the three of y'all have been apparently the finest ones. Charles, your beard is what the ladies are telling me about. Zeus, they love your style, your swag, and everything. And oh my God, Dre. Okay,
Thank
but
you.
he ain't that
Thank you.
cute. He ain't that cute, ladies. He ain't that cute.
That's right.
Ugh.
That's thinking ass
Oh,
Dre.
that's beautiful.
But as I'm watching it, like I really have to say, along with everybody, y'all, especially when I met y'all are real, y'all are genuine, y'all are absolutely wanting and deserving of love, especially from somebody who's real and actually wants to be with y'all, not just for celebrity, not just for whatever, but I actually got that when I was there. Y'all had such a vibe together. So I actually asked Dre about y'all all the time. So I'm glad and grateful to be on with y'all all
That's
the
beautiful.
at
That's
least tonight.
beautiful, sister. We
Now I will
appreciate it.
say, definitely with editing and everything, Charles, I feel you because there was a lot edited and there's a lot that's different from what we talked about. So I get where the editing was. But no, Dre and I, no, we are. That is a brother to me.
No.
That no, you better you.
Who said what? What I say? What I say?
But you know what? I think it's really important that y'all have to realize too, and this starts a bigger conversation, and this is a bigger conversation even in our Black community. The insecurity of significant others that have best friends of the opposite sex. So that
Yeah.
is an actual discussion that has been happening for the longest time. I've actually had a lot of people who are inboxing me like, we can have friends, but what about boundaries? What about this? What about that? So Dre and I have very great boundaries. I was very honored to have been picked as his friends and family. So yeah, but let me see, my man can. What do y'all think about platonic friendships, men and women?
I've got some. The thing that I want, again, I want to build on what you said. We absolutely appreciate your feedback because everything we are comes from you.
Mm,
And we absolutely
mm,
appreciate it. That's the thing I appreciated more. Like I said something in one of the clips that I posted. I said, when I walk into a room, I own it. But this is the first time in a long time that I've been in a room full of lions, just like me, that wasn't intimidated or any of that bullshit that you deal in, the soliloquies that you deal with in the world. That was a really safe place for me, if anything,
mm,
because there was a
mm,
lot of the same kind of energy, and we all were camaraderie, except the
mm.
karaoke night that nobody got to see. Now Zeus was pumping that up.
Talk about that recap. I'm hosting a live recap for the Kings episode. We already started, so you guys are going to be able to get some behind the scenes tea
Yes.
about what's going on. And
Oh yes.
I'm thinking about bringing up some of our the guests that was on the show, like yourself, because you guys have inside information on the episodes that you was on as well and what it was like for you. So that would be cool. So make sure you DM me your information. I
I
know I can
will.
get to you through Drake.
I will.
But to answer your question, and then I'm gonna answer to answer your question, and then I'm gonna talk, read a couple of the comments, and then I'm gonna bring up Norman, and we have another guest who want to speak. But I think that yes, the conversation of can men and women have friends of the opposite sex in relationships is always going to be a touchy subject. And here's the thing: you have to be secure with yourself. And I don't know if it's, I can't say more women do it or more guys do it, because for every woman that's done it, I'm pretty sure there's a guy that's done it. So I can't make it a gender thing specific, but I will say that I don't think there's anything wrong with somebody having a best friend. I think boundaries and making sure that relationship seems, boundaries is a big thing.
Yeah.
You and Dre did not give me we used to dry hump vibes. Y'all didn't give me that.
Right.
None of when we.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can sense vibes when y'all been dry humping. I ain't see none of those vibes, but so when K Michelle was kind of like, hey, he bought his friend here and the possibility of that, I'm like, okay, I guess that is a possibility, right?
Yeah.
There's a fair possibility. But did we get that energy from her? And I don't know because I wasn't in y'all date, but I know my interaction with you, I didn't. I got
No.
very like, because I have homegirls like that. We've never done
Yeah.
anything before. And it just asks yourself, well, damn, men and women can't be friends,
Yeah.
you know?
You know, I actually just want to actually I've been seeing some of the comments as they roll in. We obviously have to remember that this is TV, and we also have to remember that in editing, yes, you are going to show some different angles. So yes, if I'm nodding and agreeing, you know, that might look like, oh, she actually agrees
Yeah.
with this point, where, you know, it actually is not that. I will ride for my friends every day because Dre is a brother to me. Y'all are brothers to me. And so I'll ride for that all day long. Right. So, you know, we also have to think about in our community, there are some perceptions, if you will. But, you know, we have to be able to get out of that small-minded picture of things and realize,
Right.
listen, we are here. I'm here to support. We're here to support each other. Just because it may look one way doesn't mean it is. But, you know, I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all watch it. Y'all can DM me. Y'all can, you know, I'll be tweeting and doing some videos about my reaction as well. I'm just very grateful for y'all. Hit me up anytime. I would love to come back on and talk about some more of the behind the scenes and have some more conversations.
Absolutely. Definitely, we definitely want to bring you on. And I want some free therapy. So I'll
Yeah.
call you because I
Yeah.
got shit going on.
Yeah. So we're gonna be asking some roundabout questions. So if we write
I'll
stuff
promote
down, don't say nothing.
I'll promote your services. I'll promote you. I ain't got no problem with that. I need some
Hey,
free therapy. Crazy as hell up here.
I do I,
I need
I do group therapy as well, so I'm here for it. I would love it, and I got you. Okay.
absolutely. Thank you, Queen. Thanks for
Thank
pulling
you
up on us.
Night.
for pulling
Bye,
up on us. We
y'all.
appreciate you.
All right. So I'm gonna bring up. Let's see. Anybody who wants to come up, this is the time right now to request. I'm gonna read a couple of the comments. Tina Avery said, "Zeus, I must say you were the funniest, but definitely there to catch some feels." Well, listen, I appreciate that. I definitely laughed at a lot of other people other than myself. I'll say that there was definitely some funny people on there. Some of the queens are hilarious to me. Charles is hilarious because Charles is it not Infinity? Is the Affinity? Affinity to Lisa Ray is like when you see Charles' heart softens every time Lisa Ray would come and he would talk to her. You could just tell he was Miss
Yeah.
Lisa Ray.
Yeah.
I tell you, Miss
There
Lisa
you
Ray.
go. There you go. There you go, y'all.
Charles is so respectful and loving of Lisa Ray and all the queens. He's just a genuine brother, and you
Appreciate
know, just to speak to
that,
your
sis.
character, Charles. Not only are you sharp, you dress to the nine. I'll say, man, you are somebody who I want you to know you are enough. You are more than enough, brother. You
Appreciate you,
are,
Brad.
yeah. You're phenomenal in that. You and I, we talked about you and Lisa Ray's connection, and I told you, I said, hey. You in your head too much.
You did.
I,
So let me tell you something. I'm older than Zeus. I'm the bigger brother, but Zeus he was in his callous mode the whole show. And I was concentrating on work, but I was concentrating on situation too.
right.
And it was a little other situation we're gonna talk about on the tea. I'm saving those for the tea.
Uh-huh.
There's something that's going on. But Zeus would come over to me, hey, you in your head. You need to come on, man. Come on.
Yeah.
He would tap me, and it was like as soon as he hit me, I was on, and I would be on. So we had another situation we got to talk about during the tea. We had a karaoke session, and Zeus was over there like, "Okay, Fred, I see you, I see you." It was like I was coming out of my deal, but y'all have to watch the show because have um, some of you don't have
Peacock.
Peacock,
Right.
and you're watching it weekly. So I won't reveal. I'll still stay in the
Yeah, no
middle.
spoilers, no spoilers.
Right.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But it was an experience I will never forget. And I can say this, and I think I can speak for all of us. We all took something from it that we're able to go out there and build our kingdom with it. I even though in my elderly so to speak, I did learn something else, a building block. So you're never too old to learn. So I appreciate the experience more than anything because I learned a lot.
Man, first and foremost, you not old. You just think you old. I always say you one of the, for me, I'm like, man, you one of the youngest people I know. To me, age is about energy. You know, it's about that energy and that vibe, and you're always well groomed. You always care about your appearance. You always, you know, you're just a very well. It's hard to forget Charles. I mean, for one, you like 8 feet tall, motherfucker. I'm just tall. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to forget Charles, but only Jazzy wanted to clear up something. She said, not y'all guys were fake. She wasn't saying that we were fake. She was saying, but the women didn't seem ready or serious
I've heard
for love
that
or
before.
certain things. Tracy Renee said, peace, good to see you, Charles. Such a gentleman. Yeah.
Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate it.
Um, Jazzy said, Tina to Avery said, but she was the main one kicking men to the curb. She felt like she felt they were only interested in her sexually, but having an entire sex scene on camera. I'm assuming they talking about London.
Who was she doing the sex scene with? That's the one we need to get on the show.
I don't, yeah, that dude. What I gotta get dude on the show.
Yeah, we
Bald
got to
dude,
get
right?
dude.
Yeah, bald head, scallywag looking motherfucker.
But
Gotta
they
get
said
him.
he was a good dude in the ice cold.
Yeah, they said he was good. That's what they said
Yeah.
about Jesus too. They said Jesus was good. We gonna see. You gonna tell the story. They said y'all was on it. Charles, hey Charles from OKC. Miss Lynn 29 from
Oh,
OKC.
that's what's up, sexy?
That's right. Oh shit. All right, sexy.
Yeah,
I don't know who sexy is.
Lynn's a moment of silence. She's one of those.
Sexy red. Get sexy. Indy Flex said he just started the show today. Do your thing, bro. Shout out to Indy Flex. Indy Flex put me in my first movie back
Wow.
in DC. It's a movie I believe it's called Nothing But Love. I believe it was many years ago, but he put me in my first movie in DC when I first started my show Hump Day Romance. And thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I really got to learn. You know, I felt special that somebody wanted me in their project type of thing, and it led to other great things. So shout out to that brother, man. I love people, and I
That's
always
wonderful. Full circle moment.
full circle, man. All the men were great entertainment. Zeus is a natural. If you ask me, keep in mind he's still an actor, but Zeus gave what he's supposed to have gave. Thank you, Jazz. Thank
Said
you,
that
Jazz.
too.
And I'll say this. Here's the thing about acting, right? Everybody's an actor. When we go into a job interview, you acting like you're not who you are when you at the house.
Mm-hmm.
When you
First
on the
date.
first date, yeah. You know, when you in church, you acting like you just didn't come from the club the night before. When you get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
My thing is, you know, dating someone in front of a camera is not easy. It's not easy. And it's not easy because we're real people. You know what I'm saying? So we have real feelings and emotions. So my thing was, I'll let you know. They didn't tell us what to say. This was not a scripted, you say
That,
this and you it
that
was
sure
not
wasn't.
that.
Damn
The women
sure wasn't.
wasn't told who to pick. None of that. It was just real. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that, Jazzy, for sure, for sure. Lisa said would love to talk about it in a therapy point of view. Well, we all went to therapy, so you didn't. You wasn't on that episode, Charles, but we actually went to therapy. Did you see the therapy
Oh
session?
yeah, I was yeah. Was I on the show? Or was I not? Oh, it's interesting.
What's that?
Who knows?
Oh, yes, Charles. When somebody wants to know when is your birthday?
October 28th, 1969.
Okay, so you Scorpio, right?
Right.
All right, he big freaky. So y'all hit him up in the DM. He big freaky on him.
Big freaky.
Jazzy said, but when Dre and the friend was in the room and Kay said they should be together, the friend was nodding her head like, yeah. Okay. So Jazzy, actually Mona Lisa, she's in the comment section. She actually just came up and explained that, which was that was editing. So with
Yes.
editing, if you and I are talking right now, they can take the clip of her nodding her head as if she's agreeing with K Michelle, but she wasn't.
Right.
So, you know, her stance and Dre's like, it ain't nothing like that. They chilling. Rose Gold says, Zeus, I love you. Thank you, Rose Gold. I love you too, mama. We never met before, but I appreciate the love for sure, for sure. Thank you. Hey bestie, Scorpion 1971. She talking about you.
Oh shit! Hey.
Oh wait, no. My bad. I take that back. I thought you talking about she's talking to Tracy.
Oh damn.
Not our Tracy. Tracy Renee that's in here. She said, "Go best friend. That's my best friend." Okay, y'all just having a little moment.
Oh, Miss Tina is getting on everybody.
Yeah,
Tina, I thought
I
you was a
love.
nice girl. You
Yeah,
mean
is Dre over there, bestie? Oh shit, she messy.
she
Oh,
was messy.
Kathy, you ain't.
That's why you had to go, ain't it? That's why you had to.
Sincerely, Bria said, "Now, why you went on there with all that drama, best friend? Got Dre kicked off." Y'all say Mona Lisa got Dre kicked off. Now, Miss Tina said, "I completely understand where K Michelle is coming from. If she was a problem before, then why bring her around again? Why not just be with her?" Um, I don't really understand that one because, to my knowledge, Dre and Mona Lisa, they've never been together. They strictly friends. That's been communicated from the beginning. So I just think that people have their suspicions, which is understandable. But to me, it wouldn't make logical sense. Why would somebody bring somebody they mess
They
with?
woman on there, even if they out of it, because they gonna feel a type of
Right.
way anyway.
Yeah, that wouldn't make no sense to me. Rose Gold says Zeus was the. It's a lot of E's.
Yeah,
The
best.
best. Hey, I appreciate that, love. Thank you very much, man. Everybody has their favorites on the show. Um, they said Jazzy say she was blushing and shit. Hey,
Jazz is a
y'all ain't
messy boy.
boy,
Boy.
y'all ain't shit. Well, listen, she said my man could never have a female friend too sketchy. Now, Rose Gold, let me explain something, baby. Why can't your man have female friends?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying a girl that after y'all together, he met her at the club and they let's be friends. I'm not saying like that. I'm not naive. But what happens when he had like a lot of guys have female friends before they meet you? So are you expecting
Right.
him to completely
Drop everybody.
hey, my mama said I can't talk to you. My mama said I can't come outside. Like, nah, like if you gotta understand that when you with a real man, he's gonna set boundaries, right? Because a woman can't rape no man, not in a traditional sense. I mean, you can get drugged, it can happen, but I'm just saying physically. So, a man can be like, hey, no, I'm good. I just think like when you solid with your person and y'all build, I don't think you have anything to worry about. You know what I'm saying? Because most men, good men, they know a lot of people because they're involved in their community, they're involved in their job,
Right.
they're involved in their family. So they have
That's right.
people that look up to them. So, just kind of think about it from that standpoint. What woman wants a man who don't nobody else needs? And I mean, like when a woman sees a man involved or helping in school, or like, you should feel like proud, like, hey, my man, is respected and admired. But I get what you're saying. I'm not saying, don't be naive. I ain't saying that. Takes maturity. Um, he can have friends, but definitely not a female friend. That is consistently a problem. I mean, maybe that could just be the way that you interpreting it, mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, if there's something about him, if he can't have no friends, then it might be a you thing. Like you might be in an insecure space and not even know it. Now, if he's done something to make you like that, like, hey, he said this girl was his best friend and then she slept with him and he slept with her, that's different. I can understand that. But if that man has never given you any reason, right? You could mess around and lose that man trying to tell him what he can and cannot do. I'm just saying that conversation may not go over really well because if you love your man, you got to trust your man. And when I was 12 years old, my uncle told me some real thing about women. He said, nephew, I was 12 years old, right? I was in New York. I was asleep, 7 a.m. I rolled out of bed in the basement. He said, nephew. I said, yeah, He said, remember this. I'm 12. He said, watching pussy is a 24-hour a day job. I'm half asleep, but that woke me up. I was like, nigga, what? What now, understanding in my old age what he meant, because y'all know these country sayings, you got to know what they mean. What he meant was, Zeus, watching a woman or a man is a 24-hour day job, meaning unless you have 24 hours to watch somebody and see what they're doing, you got to trust people. You got to trust people. And
Right.
more importantly, you have to trust your ability to pick the right people. You know what I'm saying? So That's my tidbit on that. Almost done reading the comments, and we're gonna finish up with Charles, the statesman. The chemistry between the two seemed off. Exactly. She caused issue in past relationships. That's questionable. Yeah, I got that too, Charles. Everyone stood their ground. Okay. Any questions y'all got for Charles? Put them down there. Charles Beard seems to be the star.
There we go. I'm gonna get
Don't
this on page.
You know what I'm saying? When K. Michelle was suggesting they should be together, Mona Lisa was agreeing. She definitely wasn't disagreeing. Right. That was the editing thing that they did.
Right.
She didn't actually really do that. But you wouldn't really know just from watching the show.
No.
Exactly. K made the right decision. They just having their own conversation in this joint.
Boy.
Let's see. So what was your favorite? So tell me, Charles, don't give away the show but too much, but was there was there anything about the show that you were surprised about? Just tell me a little bit about that. We got Norman in the house.
What's up, Norman?
It's a couple
What
juice.
up, bro?
Well, the one thing I was surprised about was, that same thing. That was the only dark spot of the show. I'm saving it for your tea.
Okay, got you. Rose Gold said he was Zeus. I think I would have went different if he let his guard down. Okay, Charles paid attention. He knew Lisa liked that peach cobbler.
Oh yeah, I did my research. But I noticed one thing. Playboy.
What's up?
After I popped the Dom bottles, it was showing a lot of Dom bottles on the set after that, wasn't it? That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, let me just say something, man. Real money was spent.
I know.
Y'all
I saw it.
talking about this shit fake. Hey,
real money was spent.
Real pimping. Y'all looking at real pimp, real day.
They didn't buy none of that Dom, none of those gifts, nothing y'all saw. Them was out the pocket. We had, and my bottle was a 2013. I had to go on the other side of the A to get that.
Absolutely. I bought a bottle of Andre from the grocery store.
Andre 2 weeks ago. From 2 weeks ago.
Aged for 7 days.
Briskly chilled.
You know what I'm saying? Poured that thing up, clinked them glasses, and boy, we was on. You know what I'm saying?
When he opened up, it said.
You know what I'm saying? Jazzy says, that's why I said you are natural, Zeus, because you are used to the spotlight as in those movies you just named. You know what's so interesting? So I'm really not used to the spotlight. And what I mean by that is this was a very different experience. When you're on a show like this, there is no, hey, let's do the take again. It's not scripted. You don't even know what you're walking into.
Boy.
Look at Norman.
Hey, leave me out of this.
They said I'm still traumatized. Right. But remember Zeus, when we were filming. Now I interviewed for like weeks. They had me singing over and over again because I could sing. Remember at the last minute, you're not singing. You're gonna do something else. What other talent do you have? And I'm like, shit. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Remember? It was so that poem was. I just said,
the talent show. Did you see that, Norm?
Nah, I haven't even gotten this episode 2 yet. I didn't even know I was talked about on episode 2.
You need to watch the episode. You need to watch the episode. You need to get up in there. Jazzy said, you need to get on the episode, Jazzy. If y'all got questions for us, we're getting ready to wrap it up. So hit me up. I know
in the building.
Booker in the building?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have to bring Young Book on there. Yeah, we're gonna have to bring Young Book, and Dre wanna come back on too. We ain't forgot about Dre. Well, they had besties looking bad with the editing. Everyone who watches is going to see aired. That's right. It was just finna say, but yep. Okay. Zeus gonna talk somebody right out their panties. I love it. I ain't doing nothing. Y'all don't put that evil on me. I'm not talking nobody out of their panties because I don't like people that wear panties. So, I'm just fucking with y'all. Yo, man. Just gotta love intelligent, man. Yo, for real, ladies, y'all have been very positive on this thing. King Charles, before we let you go and I bring on Dre, well, let me see. I might be able to let me see. We might be able to bring him on as well. But is there anything, Charles, that you feel like would you have changed the way that you dated Lisa Ray? Is there anything you would have changed?
Oh yeah, I'd have got a little bit. I probably would have been a little bit more aggressive. But I call myself slow walking and being intentional. Um, but I probably would have been a little bit more aggressive.
Absolutely. Hey, Tina says, Zeus, you messed
Is
up.
that Andre in there licking his eyebrows? I mean,
Yeah. Great. What are you doing? Great.
He in the club,
That's
yo.
Finch, boy. That's Finch all day.
What did you
Look
doing?
at him.
He trying to find that light.
Exactly.
He ain't got no shirt on. Y'all see that shit, right?
Come on
And his chest hair is braided. Y'all see that, right?
Oh
Y'all
man,
see him naked outside on his rooftop. That's how he do.
crazy.
Hey, first of all, I caught the tail end. I brought drama. And, hey, women, y'all need to grow up, bro. Grow up, all right? I have platonic friends, all right? I never did anything with Mona. And you know what I'm saying? Just grow up, man.
Well, we want
But you on your rooftop naked.
well, we want you to lighten it
I'm
up.
just asking.
Listen, Mona cleared the air. Mona said there was nothing that y'all did. She cleared the air.
Oh, you got a shirt
I
on.
said, you sure it wasn't no? She said no. I said okay.
She
So
did.
she confirmed. She confirmed. So you good with us? You good with us?
I
Um,
know, man. I know, man.
Norman, this is a question for you from in the comment section. B. Elise wants to know, Norman, you still single or not?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
snap.
I'm still single, yo. I don't have nobody, man.
Hey, no, hey,
Nobody
Norman,
want
you
me,
can't come
man.
in like OJ. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wiping juices wherever they come from off his mouth.
Hey,
Yeah,
man,
you know what I'm
listen,
saying?
look.
You know,
I
licking his
gotta be,
eyebrows
I
and
gotta
shit.
be suave with it, yo, for real,
Licking his
man.
eyebrows and shit. I don't even know
Mm-hmm.
what's going
Damn, you like, hey,
on.
Look.
he said, baby, am
Yeah,
I single?
right,
Okay.
right. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm single. I'm
Booker says
single as
single is a
can
Pringle.
be.
Y'all boys,
Mm-mm.
man, Zeus gives a free.
Whew.
Look, I'm crazy as hell, so if you're trying to figure me out, baby, good luck. There's a lot of layers in this book.
Boy.
I'm a child of the cloth, Jazzy. I don't know what you put me on. I am a child of the cloth. All right, I'm a decent man.
A loin cloth, motherfucker.
Linen cloth, all the cloths.
Loin cloth, bed linen cloth,
Another one, but we got another one for
pallet of hotel cloth.
Huh?
Norman. Norman, Brown Lisa said, Brown Mona Lisa says, Norman, are you still looking for love? Listen, I want y'all to pull up in Norman's DM.
Yo,
I'm
I
Please.
trying to
know it, right? Yo,
see if
they,
Norman's still
hey,
single. The ladies want to know.
it's been happening. Zeus, like I've been seeing it pop up. They in the DMs, yo. I've been seeing them pop up on the screen,
Right.
man.
Somebody
Dre,
said, you the
Dre,
one talking
your
about
connection. Hold on, Charles. Dre, your connection is horrible. Is
I know,
horrible.
bro. Yeah, I'm on it.
too much light skin in the
Dre,
camera.
call it. Try to log back in. Cause you fucked up the vibe, nigga.
Oh man.
Log back in with Wi-Fi, nigga, so we can. Oh, that's good. You better now. Can you hear it?
Just give me
Nah,
time, bro.
he
Just
in
give me
the
time.
club, yo.
He get ready to go on stage and sing right there.
Yeah, like Dre ass, bro.
He walked to the stage.
Book, what's up, Booker? King Booker up here. We getting through the comment section. This season just shows how elite black men really are. Thank you, Rose Gold. We appreciate you, love.
Appreciate that.
Miss Tina says she wants to know our
Yeah.
zodiac signs. She says Zeus gives Leo. No, my mother's a Leo. Thank you, though. I am a Cancer. My birthday is July 6th.
I'm a
What about you guys? What's your signs?
I'm a
I'm a
Scorpio.
Scorpio.
I'm a Taurus, May 20th.
Dre,
I'm in here.
what's your sign?
Oh man, I'm a Gemini all day.
Gemini. All right, Dre a Gemini. Um, you the one talking about no panties, and then you when you get labeled, you a child of the cloth. I am. Okay, don't you judge me. Judge me. Dre, your connection is messing things up. That's what Miss Tina said. They
I
said you
don't
got.
even know her like
Hey,
that.
hey, Booker said you got the
He said,
Boost
oh,
Mobile.
you don't even know me to say that.
Hey, Booker said you got the Boost Mobile. You got the chirp.
Hey, tell Booker's probably somewhere eating food, or at a basketball game and still drinking coffee and stuff. Come on now, Booker, get off my back, bro.
Right.
He always is
But
eating when we do a live, bro. He's always eating something,
He
or there's a
Jamaican, man.
crowd in the background.
Them
He's
Jamaican,
busy, man.
That's
Jamaican
true.
boys be
yeah,
eating, man. Booker's a
that
Virgo.
island boy.
Look, Rose Gold said, "Woo, Cancer." Let me explain something, y'all. Y'all not gonna disrespect Cancers. Like everybody crazy. It's evolved people, but when people say Cancers, people be running, and I'm just like, I don't know, it be
That's
weird. Like I
They
don't
do
know.
the same thing about Geminis, bro. They be like, "Oh, you crazy." Well, everybody's crazy. It's a natural thing. People are weird. It has nothing to do with how they were raised. You know what I'm saying? Go
Right,
talk to their mama
right.
and their daddy first.
Absolutely. Also, if you guys are in DC and you want to pull up to a bomb ass restaurant, a nice grown people feel, go check out Mr. Braxton's Bar and Kitchen. Right? Booker, one of the kings on the show, owns that restaurant, and man, he runs it phenomenal. The food is fire. It's kind of like a Caribbean Asian fusion. I mean, it's delicious, man. It's got soul food in there, and each the drinks are handcrafted. They got a nice patio area, so it's a great place for a date. Great place to meet somebody.
Shout out
You might want to meet
to
Norman.
Brasco.
Leave me.
Right. You might,
Yeah, no.
the king
Yeah, I'm
might
about to
do a
fly
watch
up there.
party or something where we all show up, pull up for Mr. Braxton, and we all kind of do like a meet and greet sort of thing. I think that would be dope.
I like
Yeah,
that. And please, ladies,
maybe before the end of the year, maybe the beginning of next year, we're gonna all meet up at Braxton's.
No, yeah,
I like that.
it's
Love,
I
gonna be
like that.
before
love.
the end of the year. I believe Mr. Braxton, Booker, excuse me, Booker is putting something together. We haven't put it out there yet, but we will let y'all know for those that are in the DC area and for the Kings that want to pull
Yeah,
up.
I'll fly
We're gonna
in.
have an
I'll
we're gonna have an
fly
Ocean
in. I'm
11. We're
cool
gonna
with
have an
that.
Ocean 11 moment. Ocean's 11
I
moment.
know DC is a vibe. I'm in Norfolk, so I'm not that far, but DC
Exactly.
is a
I'll
vibe.
hop a plane for that.
And make
Yeah,
sure you're
yeah.
not wearing no
I'll be
underwear
on
for
one.
Zeus.
What happened?
Somebody said no underwear for Zeus.
No, no draws for Zeus. All right.
The
I,
loin
Oh
clout
man.
bandit.
I believe.
Loincloth party at room 112. All right. Me and Zeus are hosting.
Hey, but this just in. I just got some info on my screen. Uh, homeboys. What's the? Let me hold on. Homeboys hot tubs want to talk to you about an endorsement. Zeus, what's up with
Homeboys hot
that?
tub. That sounds like it's got
They
music.
say, you want to get in the hot tub? Hot tub? A good God, hot tub.
First off, company that said any company named Homeboy Hot Tub already got a used condom in it when you get in there. I don't want
Ah! Hey, they got the little dude in the background talking about, never learn to swim. Can't catch the rhythm of a stroke.
Oh man.
to
You know
stop
what?
panties at home.
I'm I'm definitely glad that he reminded me of this. Charles is since he's one of the older statesmen, but he always brings old school cuts to a new school party. Every time we'll be like, "Hey, play some Little Baby. Now we're gonna play some Midnight Star." What? What?
Oh Lord, that's right. You were out there on the kid. Yeah,
I
you was
was
out
out
there.
there.
Yeah.
So we'll tell Norman, since Norman wasn't there, we'll give you some context, Norman. So check this out, right? I'm gonna be releasing some of the behind the scenes footage because I recorded a lot with us actually in the house, the stuff the cameras didn't see.
Yeah.
Oh,
But one of those things we didn't see was we hung out after the show. So once the cameras had left, right? Hey Trey, you have to mute your joint because you're in a loud ass spot. So once we got into the house and we did the show, each day the cameras left, but there were hidden cameras in the house. So
Yeah.
when they weren't there, we were being recorded.
Right.
We had so much fun kicking it with the queens outside of the show, in the backyard, just being ourselves, having a good time. That's what made the show.
Yeah.
And it
Right.
was one portion where Lisa Ray, her men, was performing for her. I say performing. You ever go to a cookout and you see your aunts and your uncles and they just reliving the 80s, you know,
Yeah.
like all
Yeah.
that shit? That's when Charles opened up the most. Like, that's the part of the show I wish the cameras would have saw. Charles, Booker, David, and Lisa Ray, they started, you know, we playing music out there. They started doing karaoke and singing to each other.
Wow.
All of them were singing to Lisa Ray. The guys weren't singing to each other. But I'm just saying, they were singing to Lisa Ray. And Charles was so happy because I felt like that's when Lisa Ray was really seeing him. Like, it was side conversations. You know what I'm saying? I felt like those off-camera moments, kind of a lot with you, because you had some great off-camera moments where you were funny, you were charming, and people didn't get to see that. Same thing with Dre. Dre is one of the most kindest, artistic, down-to-earth brothers. Like, I would bet my money on Dre. Seriously. Dre is he's just such a good, down-to-earth brother, man. So I just say, we was cutting up in the backyard. We was chilling. We was
Boy,
cutting up. We was smoking hookah. We was sipping.
Oh
We was having
man.
conversations.
drinking champagne, drinking liquor, everything. We
Yeah.
chilling.
And it was dope because we were vibing and we really got to know Lisa Ray because Lisa Ray hung out with us the most. And I felt like it was kind of therapeutic for her as well because she had just lost her mother not so long ago.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so to have people around her who was just treating her just like a regular human being,
Right.
she was laughing when she was with you.
Mm-hmm.
Know what I'm saying? And that's when I realized, I was like, oh, wow, we here for more than just a show. That's when
Yeah.
God, like, intuition, I really saw that. I was like, we're really learning stuff about relationships here. And I was the second youngest on the show. So mind you, everybody else, you know, was perceived to have more experience and things like that. But I said, man, we're really here for a reason. These queens are really in a space where they need to be healed, but we also in a space too. So it
Yeah.
was just a beautiful thing for us to just vibe. I have my favorite K Michelle moment. If y'all, I'm gonna ask y'all a favorite moment real quick. My favorite K Michelle moment was when she brought down these whiskeys, right? She testing out her
Oh, in the
strength.
kitchen, all the
Yeah,
honey bun and oh
we was at
man.
the house and Kay was like, "Hey y'all, I got these whiskeys that I'm testing out for my thing, and do y'all want to test out some whiskeys for us?" You know, I talk, and I was like, "Hell yeah!" I'm not even a big,
That shit
but
was good.
it was so fucking dope because Lisa Ray came down. I'm eating peanut butter and crackers. Lisa Ray looked over because we in the kitchen. She said, "Zeus, is that peanut butter and crackers?" I was like, "You better know it is." And she came and got some. So it was just a very down to earth, like you were kicking it with family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that was my moment for that. So, yeah. What about y'all? Did y'all have like a favorite moment that you remember?
Hey, bro. First of all, a homeboy just texted me and said, "Hey, bro, what was up with Zach? He came off like a gay preacher." Somebody just texted me this, bro.
Brian,
Like
I just
literally live.
saw the Passion of the Christ crown and I was like, come on, bro.
Yo, I
I was
was
trying to
there.
distract you.
I
But it
was
just
there when
happened.
he
They was like,
picked it,
"What's?"
yo. Oh my God, man.
I'm sorry,
He
bro.
had
My
other
bad.
options, yo. He picked that crown with no problem. I'm talking
I
about he
was like,
went right
what the
to it.
fuck?
Look, Zach is one of the stars of the show.
Yes.
And
Yeah, man.
that because Zach is literally himself. He may be
Oh yeah.
wacky, he may be zany, because he's very wacky and shit. But Zach is a down to earth person.
Yeah.
He's one of my
Yeah.
favorite people. That's the only reason why I joke with my fellow Kingsmen because I like y'all, man. Like, I really like y'all. I really feel like we need more laughter in the world. I'm never intimidated by another guy because all of y'all are attractive, cool brothers. Y'all can get any women. Any woman. I'm sure y'all have no problem getting any women or anything like that. It's just more so about finding the right fit for you.
You know
You
more than most, Zeus. You
Yeah,
know.
it was
Yeah.
out of the last 10, the nine people I can agree with you saying that. Out of the last 10, nine of us was like that.
like everybody didn't get along. I
No,
everybody didn't get along.
Hey, everybody didn't get along,
No,
really?
actually did get. I felt like we all got along. I told you
It
that
was the
one woman
last
part.
group.
Oh,
It
Nah,
was the
the
last
last
group.
group.
right. When
Yeah.
I say everybody, I just don't mean the kings. I mean the whole, even producers. You know, it was in
Yeah.
Oh
any
yeah, 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 yeah,
production,
yeah.
right?
I
Every
almost whooped somebody's ass on. I almost whooped somebody's ass, bro.
Yeah,
And
they
I know, and I
was
had to
beefing
grab you. He was
first
like, "Would
day.
you chill out because this and this is about to happen? Chill out." Dre was hot.
Yeah.
Hey, bro,
They
I'm
was
gonna
Dre
say
was
beefing
it
hot.
like this.
from the beginning though. Like everybody was beefing from the beginning, man. It started
True,
day one.
true,
they say,
Yeah,
look
true.
yeah.
at
So
Dre. Look, they say, look at Dre, toxic. Somebody put it in. Rose Gold.
After you were talking about whooping somebody, see.
No, but see what happened was, see, that's the thing about TV. That's the thing about this. People get a small snippet and they run with it. Ask a
Yeah, look
question
at me.
and
Look
then I can
at my little
answer.
pictures. Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then I want to say something else. Zach, low key, was a legend. Out of all the kings, he was the only one, Zach, that hollered at two women on the show. He was
And
yeah.
the
got
only
away
one
with it.
Right.
Oh,
And got
and
he's
got
away with
away
it.
with
oh
it.
he's slick. Don't think he boy, and he like black women, yo. Oh my God. I'm talking about
I was,
he'll go for it.
I'm like, Zach, how do you know this? Zach was my inside track. He was the informant for me. Zach would creep off down the hill with the. I'm like, watch Zach. Wherever Zach goes, he's getting information. He's getting
Oh yeah.
insider trader information.
Oh yeah.
Somebody said Zach should have went home the first episode. In the comment
Well,
section right
I mean, hey, I wouldn't have been
there.
mad because maybe I would have still been here.
I mean, it's a competition show. So at the end of the day, we all had our competition. They say, why did Drake choose another man for K? Did you not understand what she was asking you? That's a good question.
Okay, that is a good question. Now, everybody that was there and everybody that was watching, if you watch the episodes, I like disappeared at like close to the end, and you could see who she was going for. Like when it comes to relationships, a man knows when a woman is interested, and the interest was not there. So therefore, why would I apply pressure in this
There's
game
something
when
else.
it doesn't? I'm just wasting my time now.
But the
Wasting my
bigger
time and mine.
picture, that all y'all need to see is you had 9 men in a room that's accomplished that can go anywhere in the United States and pull and do whatever they want to do. Because I even had some of my moments that they cut out. I said, if I get voted off and Lisa Ray doesn't pick
Right,
me, I think Booker is a good choice for her. We were all like that
right, right.
because we had that much respect for the women. We had that much respect of the camaraderie that we
Yeah,
shared. We had that respect. So it
absolutely.
wasn't like we had no confidence in ourselves because we were all confident,
Right.
well, except one. I'm saving that for the tea, y'all. Y'all better watch the show.
I got you.
I got screenshots and inboxes and all this shit. It's gonna be more tea than China.
I got
But but I'm gonna tell you, 9 of us had so much respect for one another. We would tell each other things, calm each other down, level each other out,
you. Yeah.
because we all felt like we won.
It was very strategic, and I understand what you're saying, Charles, and I'm very much inclined to agree. With that situation with Kay when she said, Dre, who do you think would be best for me? I understand what Dre's saying. You know, he's like, he didn't feel like Kay was into him at the moment because she felt like she was giving other guys more time than she was giving him. And I know that was just,
She said,
it just looked that way.
Charles, where
So,
was this energy on the show? Sweetheart, I had some good ass scenes. If they'd have left the one about the Beijing beard in there, the whole America would have been laughing their ass off.
right,
They cut a whole bunch of my scenes out because I had
Yeah.
some singers.
right. Absolutely.
Shit. You better shit.
Now, I will say this: if London or one of the queen, London would have asked me like, "Hey, Zeus, who you think is better for me? Norman, Dre, Charles, Zach." I'd have been like, you don't see this right
Yeah.
here."
He done took the loincloth off. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
But it was, we have to remember that this is a competition show, right? It's a competition show, so we are trying to win the hearts of the queens, and not win it just to be like, oh, I won, but you really want to connect with the queens. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that was like very, very dope. My man LeVar Walker want to pull up. Hey, LeVar is one of the funniest comedians in Atlanta. You've seen him on TV or whatever. I'm definitely going to have to bring LeVar. LeVar, stay up there, man. I'm going to bring you up. I'm going to bring you up in a sec. But King Charles, is there anything you want to talk about, big dog, before we up?
Man, I just appreciate the camaraderie. I appreciate the fellowship. Norman, I appreciate you. I just watched the episode
Yo,
with you. That struck a different place in my heart for what I went down with the situation I went down to. Say,
yeah.
man, you stand 10 feet tall in my book, bro.
Always,
Respect.
bro. Word up, love. I sent you that DM too. Get
I got
them AK.
Brian. They're gonna be. Hey, Miller Shine. Norman said Miller Shine. I already told Norman that you looking for him a date. So I'm gonna get you Norman's phone number. I already took care of you away.
There you
So
go.
it's
Yeah, I
on.
got it.
Hit him in
I'm
the
glad I saw it before I left. So we're gonna get you situated. She wants to
Oh
interview you
yeah,
too, Norman.
that's love, yo. Yeah, without a
Okay.
doubt.
DM. Yeah.
Tell her just hit
I,
my phone.
okay, I get it too. I appreciate y'all.
All
Oh
right,
yeah,
King
love,
Charles.
bro.
See you on the
Peace.
recap. Man, Zach gave bestie energy. We're gonna bring up my man LeVar Walker. I'm pretty sure he probably has seen the show and want to say something. They say you toxic in the comment section, Dre. I think it's the cigar. I don't know. Dre,
They said what?
I think it's the cigar.
Yo, what up? Yo, what up, man?
Judge
Can y'all hear me?
Mathis, nephew.
Yeah, don't do this. We ain't about to
LeVar,
do this, Zeus.
what's going
Hey, what's
on,
up with
brother?
y'all, man? Yo,
Love,
I just
man.
want to congratulate y'all on the show, man. Me and my wife checked it out, brother. It's a good show, bro. Congrats, Zeus. My brother down here below, man. I saw you, the Lisa Ray scene, man. It was dope, bro. Like, that was real, bro. I'm glad you was able to express your trauma,
Yeah,
everything you've been through, because I don't believe, like, right now I've been married for going on 15 years, and I've been with my wife, even before we were married. And we're not talking enough about a lot of, like, handsome brothers who are successful that are single,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
Because as we get older as men, we don't tend to be the social butterflies that we were at a younger age. So we get lonely, bro.
yeah,
And that is not being discussed enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know too many brothers, like 50-year-old brothers, no children, successful. Like, this is a real thing that's happening. So I salute you, bro, for your vulnerability
oh yeah,
and being able to express
yeah,
that. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I
'Cause I
appreciate
wasn't gonna
that.
come on here and roast your ass, but
Hey,
I
I
wasn't gonna
kind of
do that.
thought that.
You
I'm
know
like,
what I
let
mean?
me
But I
speak to him
appreciate
real
it.
quick.
No, I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that was real.
LeVar Walker, for those who don't know, is one of the funniest comedians in the country, not only
Oh
the
man,
country but
thank
the world.
you, Zeus.
This brother, I met this brother when I started off doing YouTube. We met in Atlanta, and the first sketch I ever saw of LeVar, he played a genie that came out of a 40-ounce bottle.
Oh, damn, that was a minute
I
ago.
thought that was by far the funniest shit I had ever seen. I was like, this nigga is who thinks of this. And ever since then,
Bro.
I've just been in awe of his talent, man. Like he's been like a big brother to me. You know, we chime in every now and again just to check in on each other. And yo, to see your career go to where it is. He's written on Amy Schumer show. My man,
Yeah. I'm
Kevin
on
Hart stuff. He's been on the Comic Views, the
yeah,
All
bro.
Stars. I'm so proud of my
Man,
friends.
thank
He
you, bro.
he embodies what living your dreams, not your reality, really means.
Real, bro.
He
That's
makes
right.
that shit happen. Um,
And I'm a like my background, I'm a pharmacist. Well, I used to practice pharmacy.
yeah.
So that's my
He a
background, man.
Kappa. He a Kappa too, but we ain't gonna hold it
I'm a
against
noob. There's some
him.
noobs on here.
He's some noob. It ain't no noob up here. It is now.
It's a noob.
Norman
Just one.
and
Just
Drake
one.
actually fit
Just
the noob
one.
category. I ain't
You
gonna
a
hold it.
noob? You a bro?
God,
No,
Nah,
but
they not.
Oh,
man.
I'm guilty
okay.
by
Oh,
I'm guilty by association. All of my roommates in college
yeah.
were newts, are
Okay.
newts, and let's just say I should be an honorary newt, low key. I need to, somebody need to honorary me. Hey, I'm an artist, so I got the honor of creating one of the brands for you guys from my alma mater at Western Kentucky University, and they got still toppers all day.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, they gonna honor you, all right. They gonna take that cane out. They gonna
Don't
honor
do
your ass.
it. Don't do it.
Nah, man. Shout out to the Capitals. Let me ask you this, LeVar. I know you
Yeah.
were just popping in, but you and your wife, what were some of y'all favorite moments of the show? What some of the things you didn't like? Who were some of your favorite people? Like,
You know, man, it was interesting because I haven't seen your episode. Like I saw the trailer of you coming in, so I saw the first episode. It was interesting. You know what I mean? I see the ladies, you know, in that, you know, they're older.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, above 40 and above.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of time has passed them by,
Mm-hmm.
and you know what I mean? You know, it's no real accountability. What was amazing to me was just no real accountability. I would want these ladies to speak to the younger girls,
Okay.
and say, yo, like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck all this money. Time is
Yeah.
your most important asset.
Right.
It's not the money.
That's right.
Because a lot of these women, they'll get with a guy based on his stature and the money, and he's gonna suck your fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
There is no handbag, there is no piece of jewelry, there is no car that can take the place of that.
Yeah.
And then you waking up in your 60s and shit alone.
Yeah.
And you have
Crazy.
unrealistic expectation that you're
Right.
gonna get this fucking a fucking 32-year-old NBA player with a dick dragging the floor, and he has $150 million, and somehow he's gonna be faithful to your old ass. It is fucking stupid. It's delusional. It's just delusion. Where there are a lot of good brothers that work everyday jobs at a tradesman and work, bro, that can love a person. Like, I just think in our community, we fucked up with this money shit.
Yeah.
Meek Mill, and I was on the Shade Room. I did a comment on the Shade Room because Meek Mill said, I can't, what he said, I can't pay your mortgage, but I can buy your house, some shit. And I responded, I said, don't be so poor that your only value is money.
Right.
That shit got over 20,000 likes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's like we can't continuously as Black people be this poor to where it's just about money, because we're all gonna fucking die. You can't take none of this shit. You be fucking that bitch.
Damn right.
Fuck. You're putting a smile on your face. It don't matter if he a fucking garbage man, bitch. Don't nobody care. Them bitches around you, it doesn't matter. They don't care. They don't like you. But you're so worried. Like, it's just fucking delusion, bro. It's delusion. I was just I was shaking my head. I was laughing. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is crazy.
Right. They say I ain't asking the right questions. I'll say this to comment to what you said, LeVar. I think that all the queens on the show, I think I liked all the queens on the show. I think what you're talking about is something that is going on in the culture.
Oh, that's why the show is there.
Yeah.
It's talking about women in their, when women get past a certain age, it becomes harder to date. And I guess the conversation is a lot of women, not all, because
of unrealistic expectations.
Right.
You sit up there, your face on froze and shit. You just can't blink. It's fucking ridiculous, and nobody wants to talk about it, speak the truth to it. But it's sad, man. Like, we all need to love each other. And to the human population, a lot of the things that we're concerned about is like global warming and a fucking comet hitting the earth, when the biggest concern is the collapse in reproduction.
Right.
People aren't getting together. Families are smaller. There's not gonna be no people on this motherfucker.
Well, that's what the show does. Queen's Court season 2 is bringing up the conversation, you know. And I think I see my man Nosh up here. Nosh, if you want to pull up and answer some questions, let me know. If you guys want to pull up and ask some questions, since I ain't asking the right questions, be Elise, you can pull up and ask some questions. But to what LeVar is saying, and we chiming in
Yeah,
with Norman, like,
and to all you millionaire women, if you got it, fuck it. Like, share that shit with a motherfucker. Don't be like, oh, he ain't,
Right.
bitch. Be with a motherfucker.
Right.
You gonna die alone with a cat, bitch. The cat can't hold your stupid ass. You gonna be 80 years old in the house alone with not like it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, bro. Like you know what I mean?
and this is not all women. This is not all women,
It's
but this
not
is definitely a certain
all,
thing.
but this thing, because I think like now when I look at the culture, and you know what I mean, like they do this, like the whole rap and I want money. You know what I mean? It's similar to when I was younger and I thought all the rappers were thugs and they weren't thugs.
Right.
They lied. They sold us this fantasy, and these niggas was from the suburbs.
Right. It's bullshit.
It's
It's
all
bullshit.
it's full of shit. And then, but it's being profited off of by other communities.
No.
But it's sold to us.
Absolutely. But here's the thing. To have black people or men and women against one another is profitable for people.
Yeah.
Now, I will say this. A lot of guys, like you were saying with the Meek Mill situation, right? A lot of guys fuck up stuff for real guys. Here's what I say. A lot of guys lead with money that only have that to lead with.
Right.
Yeah, like I'm
anything else to
I'm
give.
looking at this nigga, so I'm like, okay, you gonna pay the house off, but then you gonna come in there and destroy a home and leave an illegitimate fucking child, nigga, and I'm supposed to celebrate?
Right. Yeah.
That's celebrating?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Ain't no amount of money gonna replace you being in the house. You just fucking hoe. Fuck you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You are the problem. See, a lot of niggas are the problem in the community, but they don't want to admit it.
Oh yeah,
they want to talk about the white man. No, it's you.
Yep. A lot of dudes get money and then they use it to be corny.
The white man. Fuck out of here.
To be corny, absolutely. And the same way, first and foremost, LeVar, I'm glad you pulled the hell up because now I want you to watch the rest of the damn show.
Did it come on today?
Say what?
Did the new episode come out?
New episode drops on Bravo this Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern. And then if you have Peacock, you can watch the whole joint. You know what I'm saying? So,
I got light right. You see, I got my joint in the back. That's what I was setting up.
Make sure y'all check out. You be dropping. Look, I'm real quick before I let you go, right? I'm so proud of you because I remember years ago when we were trying to figure out what was the thing that you was good at and you was trying to figure out this content creation thing. I remember.
Bro, I'm still trying to figure it out, Zeus.
Nah, you are. But guess what?
Bro.
You come a long way.
Yeah, because I didn't have nothing like,
I didn't know what analog was. He was like, Zeus, I don't know nothing. I'm old.
Nothing.
I'm glad that he figured it out. And next time I'm in Atlanta, you know, every time I'm in Atlanta and I try to get you to film, you get Hollywood on me.
Nah, bro. I'm down, but like every time you call, I'm either out of town or it's like, damn, I can't get here. Last time you hit me, nigga, you was in Gwinnett and you didn't have a whip or something like that. You had your rental car. I'm like, nigga, I got to pick my son up. Like that's an hour and a half.
Old as your ass is, nigga, your son should be picking you up.
I had my boy at 38, nigga. He's 9. 47. Okay. It's a lot of old daddies out here, and I'm one of them.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Well, cool, bro. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. Hey, man, pleasure meeting you, brother. Y'all keep going with y'all
too,
blessings, man.
I'm sure I'll bump into you out here in Atlanta.
Hell yeah, holla at me,
I'm out
bro.
Here. Yeah.
Follow me on the joint. I'll follow you.
Bro. Yeah.
Peace, man.
That's love.
Man. Norman, man, we've been having a good time up here, man.
Hey, man.
Let me check out the comments for us real quick because they've been talking about the comments. Shout out to Miss Charmaine. We got a legend in the building. Yeah, we got real legendary actresses in the building. Charmaine says, I need my man to let everybody get their complete thoughts out, please. I want to hear what you were going to contribute, Zeus. Thank you. So that was LeVar. He's a comedian. Comedians, they be talking their ass off, but I like my comedian friends because they always give different perspectives. And what LeVar was basically saying is, we're talking about the show Queen's Court Season 2. I'm one of the cast members. If you guys haven't seen it, go to Peacock, check out Norman. Norman is one of the cast members from Queen's Court Season 2. But what LeVar was saying is not all women, but let's be honest. There are women who, and y'all know them, friends, family. How many of us have aunties that's single, that's older, single? How many of us have grandmothers? How many of us have mothers that are single and they just, you like, well, Mom, why aren't you with anybody? Like, your
Right.
person or whatever. A lot of us know that some of our aunts, our uncles, our cousins, our sisters, they push good men away. Like I have friends who are quote unquote, I got the thug friends and I got the good guy friends. A lot of my good guy friends in their younger age wanted to marry women, wanted to have babies with them, but they didn't necessarily have the amount of money that the woman wanted and didn't necessarily have the flashy cars, but he was a solid brother. He don't hit talk to women. He opened up doors. He's respectful. He's a protector. He's a provider. So a lot of women is what LeVar was saying is some women wait till they get older and now they like, oh, now I'm ready for love now. And it's like, okay, there's nothing wrong with that. But you have to understand that as we get older, certain options are not open to us like they used to be. You know what I mean? Like when you get to be a certain age, you can't join the NBA. When you get to be a certain age, you can't be a fireman. You reach that age. Now, the women on this show, of course, I'm not talking about them because these are successful women. So they don't have a problem getting a man. It's more so about them trying to find their right pick, the person that works for them. And I think that's the same thing we were working with as men. We were trying to find our right pick. So I understand
Right.
exactly what LeVar was saying. He's like, look, man, a lot of women only want to mess with dudes that got a lot of money. And I
Right.
really want every woman that feels like that because not all women feel like that. And just because you don't have to have a lot of money don't mean the woman wants a dude that ain't got no money.
Right.
There is a
A
balance, you know.
healthy balance.
There's
Right.
a balance. But I'll say that it's a lot of corny dudes that lead with their money and they don't have no respect, they don't have no conversation, they can't mingle, they can't relate to you, they don't want to listen to you, they can't do anything outside of buy shit. That's why they buy the Birkin bags and do all that stuff. Then when they meet a real guy, they say, well, why ain't you doing what they got? Because I don't lead with my money, mama. I
Bingo.
lead with my heart. I lead with my respect. I lead with my mind. I want you to know me as a person. So I think a lot of women want real down to earth guys. Like, I mean, hell, a lot of them been asking for Norman in the comment section. Yo, Tracy, if you want to pull up, man, pull up to the live. The ladies want to know. Pull up to the live. Pull up to the live. What up? What up? Nash, if you want to pull up to the live, bro. But yeah, man, I'll say that there are a lot of women who only want to mess with dudes for the bag, and there's always a lot of guys who that's all they want to do. So I say, let them be together. Let them be together. There's a lot of different liquor bottles in the alcohol store, right? You got top shelf, you got middle shelf, and you got bottom shelf. People are the same way. You got top shelf people, you got middle shelf people, and bottom shelf people. And it's not judged off wealth, bro. It's judged off of your character.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I met a lot of celebrity women, I'm sure you have too, right? Because you mess with
Oh
women
yeah.
that have money,
Yeah.
right? That come
Yeah.
with money.
Yeah.
You realize that, well, damn, if you got so much money, why don't you go be with the Joe Smo millionaire? Oh, he treated me like this and it wasn't like that. Okay. So the money's not enough. Because if
Right.
it was, you would be there. And same thing with the guys. Don't complain and be like, all women are gold diggers. No, they not.
Nah.
No,
Yeah.
they not. It's some good ass
Not at all.
out here who are not just looking for a relationship, they looking for a partnership. And
Damn
they'll
right. As it
support that.
should be.
Yeah, they'll support that man. They'll show love. So if you leading with your wallet, don't be afraid if that's what you catch.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
that's what you leading with, man. So
We
that's
lack
my
unity, man.
unity. Exactly. All right, y'all. Before we get up out of here, what kind of questions do y'all have? Oh, we got a special guest. We got a special guest up here. This is your first time meeting him too, Norman.
Who was it?
This is King Tracy. King Tracy in the building.
What's up? What's up?
What's going on, bro?
What's up? Welcome
What's up? Oh, he's about to bounce.